Forgive me for looking a little old and haggard, but that's because I'm old and haggard. I've just been to the gym. The gym beasted me. I'm in a lot of pain. So I wanted to touch very quickly on what Zort Rider has just said. I've just been watching Mr. Zort Rider on YouTube on his figure FOURce thing, which I'm a little bit jealous of that I'm not involved. They were talking about Holy Grails, which is pissed me off a little bit because I actually put a thing on the TFYTC about Holy Grails the other day where everyone had a big old conversation about it, and I really had a video planned and didn't get on the video, and now someone else has done it instead. That is just how communities work. It's fine. Okay, as long as I sort of... as long as we're talking about it. Now, Holy Grails. I'm going to show you my Holy Grail. The only reason my Holy Grail is my Holy Grail for one big reason. I don't think that's English. This is a Transformers Sonic Convoy. It's not a God Bomber. It's not any of that sort of stuff. This is the Japanese Toys R Us Collectors Club Super Duper Limited Edition Chrome and Clear Cybertron Optimus Prime. This thing is stunning. All the swords shiny, all the feet are see-through, all of that sort of stuff. Okay? Right. Now, why is this my Holy Grail? Now, I've spoken to this on the podcast many, many times, but I couldn't buy one. I couldn't buy one. I couldn't buy one for love nor money. I put the feelers out. I suppose at the time it was when it was YouTube famous and all that sort of shit, and I was really banging to doing it, and people knew who I was, and I was like, oh, I need one. Can I get one? Can I get one? They just didn't exist. There are very, very few of these things in the wild. You can't buy them. You can't buy the box sets anymore. You can't get one. Everyone who wants one of these has got one of these. And the reason that it was a Holy Grail is because I went 4 years of auto assembly stroke TF Nations trying to find one of these, and it was only because someone phoned up one day and just said, I'm selling mine, I'm selling a lot of my collection, I've not approached anyone else, do you want my one? That I said yes, and spent money that I didn't have immediately buying it. And now oddly and mildly disappointed, because you should never meet your idols and you should never get your Holy Grail, because it's never going to be as good as you think it is. But I'm also, I said to Emily the other day I might sell it, but I'm never going to sell it. This one is going to stick here with me. I've never even made it into a truck. I got it as it is. I put it as it is. It went in a glass cabinet, and that's where it stays. And I'm more than happy with that. But what I'm slightly annoyed about is with the post that I put on the TFYTC about have you got your Holy Grail and what do you think of it now? There were loads of people on there putting, I want an MP10B, I want an MP10. And I'm like, that's not a Holy Grail. That is not a Holy Grail. The Holy Grail is the one toy above all else that I would like. MP10B is just buying a toy that not everyone has got. There's a very, very big difference. And I know you said on there, but the phrase Holy Grail doesn't mean anything anymore. The Holy Grail should be the unattainable thing that you're never going to have. My new Holy Grail is a 3A Optimus Prime. Now, yes, in theory, I could just go on eBay and buy a 3A Optimus Prime. For those who don't know, 3A Optimus Prime is like a 2 foot tall, super articulated, mega detailed. It's like the world's biggest Gundam of Optimus Prime, but it's not a Gundam. You don't build it. It's got proper ratchet joints and stuff like that. It's just really tall and really articulated. Just go and Google it. 3A Optimus Prime. It is the toy that I want. It's the Dark of the Moon. So it's like, it's the Optimus from the film that I want at the time that I want with the paint scheme that I want. But the point, there are 2 reasons why it's my Holy Grail. One, they're about £400–500 for one statue, which is just more than someone on my budget should be spending on a toy. Because if you are spending that, I mean, you know, you do you, sunshine, but if you're living on the budget that we have in this house and you're spending 500 quid on one thing, that's a big dedication. That's a big dedication. 2, you try and buy one. You can't. You go on eBay and they got pictures of them, but there's nothing really for sale. The ones that they have got are just mega money. They're not in the UK, they're all in the States. I'm never going to see one. I've never seen one with my own eyes. I just know that that is the ultimate depiction of the ultimate version of the one thing that I like in the robot community. So don't say MP10. Just say that's a toy that I would like. It's not a holy grail. Anyway, I'm enjoying FOURce. For all the people that are in FOURce, big up your bad selves. For Dave Junkheap, for some reason I'm not seeing any of the videos. If you've made a new channel, can someone send me Dave's new channel, because I'm not getting to see them. I'm about to sit down and embark on Rudy's version of this video, where he's probably going to say a lot of the things that I've just said. But I'm enjoying it. It feels like the 5 Awesome Transformers guys from back in the day, and I want to get in on the act because I'm a narcissistic dick who just, look at me, look at me, look at me.